Good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. Panda from Manly Battleships. Filling in for Rockstar is Mr. Panda's clone. Hi there. And welcome back to another installment of Last Week in Geek, the video podcast from Manly Battleships, bringing you all the important news that happened last week in the world of Geek. A quick word on the special effects. The reason that this is necessary is that Rockstar is currently beset with caring for a very sick puppy. Number one doggo fan, Isabella, was attacked by another dog recently. She's okay, but having just got home from the vet, she needs a lot of TLC, if you know what I mean. So, Rockstar is not here this episode. I will be handling everything. So this will be something of a little bit of an abridged episode, if you know what I mean. First and foremost, the only new media that I have to talk about this week is something called AJ and the Queen. This is one putting out there for Rockstar because it stars RuPaul. It's all about a drag queen that forms an unlikely friendship with a kid. That's the whole thing that we got so far. That's coming out via Netflix and is expected to premiere in January in 2020. But in real news, we have an update to the ongoing saga of Vic Mignogna. Recently, Texas District Judge John Chupp has finally made a ruling about fees in association with the case. The Vic Mignogna camp is expected to pay over $250,000 in fees and sanctions related to the case. That's before anything related to appeals goes through, of course. Though, incidentally, if Mignogna does decide to appeal, he's looking at an additional over $500,000 associated fees contingent upon that appeal. Now, based on a lot of other experiences I've seen with case law, a lot of these fees tend to get tied up for years, and the appeals go back and forth until they finally settle on a number. From the looks of it, this is less than what the defense was originally looking for to put on Vic's case, but is it enough to make him decide not to appeal? Who knows? In the unlikely event that you've been waiting in the wings, expecting Avatar 2 from James Cameron to come out, you'll be pleased to know that it might finally be happening. A picture from the set was posted on the official Twitter recently showing that live photography, not the most important aspect of the Avatar films, you may remember, has finally wrapped up on Avatar 2, which means that they're heading to the post-production stage to make everything look big, awesome CGI 3D. Obviously, we don't have a trailer yet or an official release date, though I'm sure that will be coming sometime soon. Disney. In the world of video games, I don't have a whole lot of news per se, but I do have something that I'm going to add in here as an unsponsored prompt for you guys. There's a new exciting video game that's come out onto the market recently, and for no reason whatsoever, I'm going to suggest that you might want to look into it on Steam and maybe buy it. Retail regular price is like $2, but you can get it on sale right now for like $1.29. It's called Hentai Nazi. Oh, what could this be about? Well, it's a game where you are this moe anime girl, and you go around shooting Nazis or something, and you bring justice to the likes of Adolf Hitler, because meme crimes. I can't imagine why I would be talking about this. I'm sure you can put the pieces together for yourself. But you should consider checking this out, and maybe even nominating the game for Game of the Year, because, you know, YouTube. If you thought that Elon Musk couldn't get any more ridiculous with the release of the Tesla truck, he's got one more in store for you. Elon Musk has announced that they're going to allow a flamethrower as an option. You remember that thing that he came up with on his own back in the day, for snow clearing? As an option for the truck, the Elon Musk flamethrower can be mounted to the top. I don't know how many people are going to take advantage of this option, but it sounds exciting. What a lovely time we live in, fighting global warming and climate change with flamethrowers. And the last thing I want to talk about today is some ridiculous, just enough connected to what we're talking about here for me to mention it. It's called Perineum Sunning, and it's the latest health and wellness kick featured by many people on Instagram. The idea is the perineum, the very sensitive area of skin down here under your genitals, should be sunned in order to promote health, wellness, and the restoration of energy. Health experts are going to tell you, just like I'm going to tell you now, that that's probably a terrible idea. Just in general. Sun protection is very important for your skin. You don't want to develop skin cancer anywhere, let alone on your perineum. And I gotta tell you, just the idea of sitting there stark naked in pulling your legs up to just flash your bottom to the world not only sounds like a terrible idea, it's just going to make you look ridiculous. So don't go sunning your perineum. I do not recommend it. Health providers do not recommend it. No one should be doing this. And that's really all I have to talk about this week, because I'm by myself and because I don't normally produce the show on my own. So you're just going to have to accept my apology about the brief nature of this video and just enjoy what I've got for you in the links down below. Feel free to comment upon any of the stories we've talked about here today, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button, because sometimes we can be funny and informative. This is one of those examples. So until next time, everybody, we'll catch you in future videos.